Oh, morning, Rish. The Luxury Network is essentially a business-to-business club for high-end luxury brands and service providers working together at senior director level to reach each other's pre-qualified high-net-worth clients.
So it's a kind of forum, a club, if you like, in that sense. Yeah.
So it's an annual membership fee for members who range from all luxury sectors, ranging from property, luxury jewellery, watches, private jets, private yachts, so all luxury
Just
sectors.
a cabal, is it? Is that what you're trying to do here at the moment, yeah?
Well, we're essentially very different from normal marketing activities. So affinity marketing is essentially about creating unique partnerships, which is essentially what we're about. And the club and the forum that we're creating is essentially a super group of luxury brands where senior directors, decision makers essentially, can come together and look at creating new business opportunities for
Leveraging each other, I suppose, is what we're looking here as well. So how much does it cost a year?
So it's $15,000 for an annual membership.
Okay, and you get access to... And so how do you get these people together?
So what we tend to do is have a business-to-business seminar on a quarterly basis. So it's a really unique way, an exciting way of bringing together decision makers in a room and essentially presenting ways in which other brands can work with them to develop new business development.
So this is what you are talking about when you say affinity marketing.
Correct.
Now, I'm not au fait with that, so could you just tell me a bit more?
Sure. Affinity marketing essentially is multiple organisations coming together to create partnerships with the goal of creating mutual business development opportunities. And there's a number of strategies that we can implement for that. So it could be anything from a luxury showcase, a roadshow, an event, media sharing.
So you can actually work with the other brands as well to have a sort of multifaceted kind of experience, I suppose, yeah?
So the essential elements are mutual benefit for both the brands with a potential client endorsement and privilege programme as well around that. So
who else is doing this?
So we're essentially the leading affinity marketing partnership group globally.
But you would say that, wouldn't you?
Well, absolutely. But we have, we've grown. We've been in the market now for over 10 years. We've grown to 500 brands globally with 28 global offices. And obviously we're now in Asia, which is really exciting for us because we're actually looking at this as a new market for us. And we're currently now in 4 major cities.
And, of course, this is a part of the world where luxury is key, is it not? It is a very, very coveted.
Yeah, absolutely. And essentially, the luxury brands that we're working with and our members are essentially coming to us because they're looking at new ways of reaching new clients in a much more strategic and proactive way. Whereas something perhaps like an advertising campaign is not as proactive of what we're doing.
So how evolved is the market in the Asia-Pacific for this? I know we can't just lump the whole, Asia-Pacific in one, but, we've got different levels of sophistication, I suppose.
Well, I guess in terms of affinity marketing, it's perhaps not as sophisticated as somewhere perhaps like London, where it's been a concept that's been around for a while. And what we're seeing increasingly is brands that want to come on board, and we've grown in the last 5 months to over 30 brands just alone in Hong Kong. And they're looking just to essentially become much more proactive and strategic in how they're marketing.
Yeah,
so,
this is, but you're quite late coming to Hong Kong. I mean, this is a city which is just completely flooded with luxury goods stores, luxury products, indeed luxury, well, cars, etc., you name it.
Well, we're in terms of late, I think we're right in the thick of things. I mean, in terms of the economic climate at the moment, it's actually quite a good time for us to be here. And we're still coming out of essentially a hard recession. Brands are still looking at new and exciting ways of doing things, but on perhaps a lower budget. So achieving those goals and coming in at this time has been very good for us.
So Helena, what it is about, this is brand standing, and it's about these individual luxury groups and these companies who become a member of this network in a way it enhances their own brands, does it not?
Yeah, absolutely. So essentially all of these brands are looking to align, collaborate and strategically look at new business opportunities for themselves. And remember that all of our members have their own database of high net worth clients who are potential clients for other members of our group.
Yep.
So that's where the affinity piece comes in.
Yep. So, OK, you mentioned that's the next steps for those companies. What about the next steps for the luxury network?
So for the luxury network in Asia, we're currently in Hong Kong, Macau, Shanghai, Beijing and Singapore. We're fully endorsed by the UK and Trade Investment Authority, so we're looking to come into markets across Malaysia, Indonesia, Japan and the rest of Asia. And as I mentioned, we've got 28 global offices currently. So